G'day everyone, April 22nd. Now we'll have a quick look at Bitcoin on the hourly here. And last night, Bitcoin broke through the $42,400 level that we have set here and was rejected and quickly retraced. After that, we've been trending down and in the last few hours, bang, back down to this support level, this support trend line that we have here. And as you can see, this supporting trend line goes way back to before the beginning of this year. So Bitcoin now at $40,300, right on the trend line after breaking through and coming back to sit just on that trend line. Okay, on the 4 hourly, we see that since the 10th of April, 12 days ago, Bitcoin has touched the $42,500 resistance level twice, but touched the support line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 times. So Bitcoin has touched or broken through the supporting trend line 15 times in the last 12 days, but only touched the resistance level at $42,400 twice in the last 12 days. Now we know the more often we touch a support or resistance level, the more likely we are to break that level. So the odds are more likely that Bitcoin would break through this supporting trend line and potentially make a move to the downside. In these moves, the volumes are fairly high. And we can see in the chart below that the stochastic has taken a dive, the RSI is down to 43, and the price to volume indicator has also taken a dive. Okay, on the daily, things look slightly better, but RSI dipping, stochastic RSI at 80, momentum wave building to the upside, but our price to volume indicator here is taking a bit of a dip, but still in positive territory at 3.9. Till April 22nd, we've been in this sideways trading action. Most daily closes are touching the bottom support line. So the more often we touch a support or resistance line, the more likely we are to break it. If that's the case, then we would expect a break to the downside. So when we look at the weekly, we can see that we are having trouble holding this supporting trend line. So put all that together and we get a picture of Bitcoin having trouble to sustain its upward trend and looking like a move coming very soon. Whether that ends up being to the downside or a movement to the upside, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's move over to the crypto bubbles and have a quick look here. And the big mover for today, Tron, up 17%. Finally making a move after the restructuring they went through a couple of months ago. So Tron up 17%. Ape, the big mover in the opposite direction, down 15%. Fear and greed index is 27 in the fear. Crypto heat map, well, we're pretty much all red there. Today's liquidations, $318 million of liquidations, being made up of $208 million of longs and $65 million of shorts, all liquidated. We move over to some of the latest news. Russia's central bank to run real-world pilot of digital ruble in 2023. So with everything that's going on in Russia at the moment, Russia's looking for alternatives and pushing forward the digital ruble. Russia moving towards cryptocurrency adoption whether it be in mining, Bitcoin, or now their own digital ruble. Fed Chair Powell warns of a 50 basis points hike with recession risks. Okay, everybody knew this is coming. It's been pre-warned, and he's just softening up the market to accept the new 50 basis point hike in interest rates. It's a way of, the Fed is using this as a way to curb inflation. Okay, so the Bank of England says crypto has busted its budget. The financial regulator said it's planning to hire 100 more employees to administer the new cryptocurrency adoption within England. So with adoption by governments comes bureaucracy. With bureaucracy comes cost. And they're saying $419 million shortfall on those costs. So England adopting cryptocurrency and hire bureaucrats to regulate it. Nearly 60% of Dogecoin holders are in the money at current prices. So they're above their purchase price. That's probably because the biggest percent of Dogecoin owners are just a few particular holders that own a massive percentage of Dogecoin and they haven't sold. So anyone who got into it recently, you're in the loss, down from 73 cents to today at 14 cents. Moonbird's NFT sales skyrocket, capturing 364 million in 5 days. The Moonbird's NFT project started selling 5 days ago on April 16, and since then statistics show the collection has seen $365 million in sales. Okay, so why would this be? When you have a quick look at the Moonbirds collection, as far as I can tell, there's no spectacular artwork there. And what sort of utility? Does it have fantastic utility? Well, there's no particular utility that stands out. The main thing about Moonbirds at the moment is the FOMO, fear of missing out. So investors are jumping in as they see prices rise. It's another project with high-profile NFT investors such as Gary Vaynerchuk, Justin Mezzle, Kevin Rose, and Ryan Carson, all people that are making a lot of money out of NFTs at the moment. When they push a project and get invested in a project, the current trend is that that project takes off. So lots of money to be made for those particular people. Whether anyone else getting in at the moment is going to make money in the long run is yet to be seen. So Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world, putting its money into achieving US adoption. Let's go back to Bitcoin, have a bit of a quick look at what's happened there now. We can see in the last hour that Bitcoin has pushed through the support trend line and now is just sitting at $40,400. So looking in the next couple of hours, like a little bit of support available for Bitcoin here. So overall, Bitcoin still in a falling trend since the 28th of March, bouncing off this supporting trend line at least 15 times as of today, and at the moment, right down at that supporting trend line. It'll be interesting to see what Bitcoin decides to do in the coming hours. If you've liked this short video, then please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell, and every time we put out a new video, you'll get that notification. Okay, well, that's it. Bye for now.